Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm taking a look at the Wingback Winston Card Holder. Let's check it out. So the Winston Card Holder comes complete with a card showing you who made it. Thanks, Masha. The other side of the card goes over what kind of leather this is and patina and whatnot. I'll put that off to the side and I'll give you guys a nice close-up of the Winston Card Holder by Wingback. And while you guys are checking this out, let's talk about some of the features. So the Winston Card Holder is made from full-grain vegetable-tanned Tuscan leather and available in 3 different colors. The color that I have right here is Chestnut. It features dual symmetrical pockets that allow one-handed access to the top cards and has a hidden stainless steel leaf spring on the inside to keep your cards nice and secure. The dual symmetrical pockets can hold between 1 to 10 credit cards and folded cash of any currency. It's handmade in London, England, and also includes a 30-year warranty. Alright, let's talk dimensions here. It comes in at 2.56 inches by 3.66 inches and has a thickness of 0.39 inches with no cards in it. And by my weight test, it comes in at 1.6 ounces. That's 46 grams. Alright, so now let's start discussing the Winston Card Holder here so we can determine if this is the right wallet for you. And I like to start out with the quality here. So the Winston Card Holder is made from full-grain vegetable tan Tuscan leather. And I'll try to get in real close so you guys can check out that grain here. Everything looks fairly smooth, but that doesn't necessarily mean that this is a slippery feeling wallet. This leather actually has some grip to it, which is nice because based on the size of this wallet, it doesn't feel like it's just gonna slip out of your hands or anything like that. And now let's take a closer look at the stitching here. The stitching actually looks pretty good. You can see there's only stitching on the left and right hand side of the wallet here. And from what I can see here, the edges are very nicely burnished and polished, even on the cuts here in the pocket. So very nice job. And now let's do a quick smell test. Yeah, all right, so it smells pretty good. You don't get that overwhelming leather smell, but it still smells nice. So next, let's take a look at the styling here. The Winston Card Holder has dual symmetrical pockets. One pocket on this side, and if I flip it, it has the exact same pocket on the other side. And that is basically it. There is no openings in the middle. It's just 2 pockets. That's all. And when I first saw this wallet, it reminded me a lot of the gray Vandium wallet here, even though this is made of aluminum, but it still has those symmetrical sides, as you can see here, and you have to access them just by flipping the wallet around. Now granted, these are just 2 plates, it's not 2 pockets such as the Winston here. I'm just saying, it just reminded me a lot of the Vandium. Now Wingback claims you can get between 1 to 10 credit cards in the Winston here, plus some cash. Now I've only attempted about 6 cards in this wallet. I'm gonna definitely test out the maximum 10 cards in here. Plus I'm gonna try to see if we can get cash in here, which honestly, I'm just not sure if it can handle it. Maybe the Winston here will prove me wrong, but we'll be able to see all that once I get to my card test a little bit later on. So if the Winston here can hold up to 10 credit cards, it's largely due to the leaf spring that's embedded inside of the wallet. That's right, there's an internal stainless steel leaf spring system in here. And I've seen wallets with leaf springs before, but honestly, never like this. I've never seen one that's embedded inside of a leather wallet like this. And once I squeeze this, I can definitely tell, yeah, there's definitely a leaf spring in there. Well, why did Wingback do this? Well, there's one main reason. Because once you start stuffing cards into a leather wallet, that pocket stretches out to how many cards you have in there. And that could lead to problems if you ever want to start carrying less cards in your wallet. For example, if I've been carrying 5 credit cards for a year and now I want to carry 2 credit cards, I remove 3 credit cards and those 2 credit cards are going to be very loose in that pocket because that pocket has been stretched out to carry 5. Well, Wingback here claims they solved that problem. Instead of the leather pocket here getting stretched out, once you insert the credit cards, it'll start pressing against that leaf spring on the inside. And based on my initial tests, it seems to work pretty well. I just haven't had the maximum 10 cards in here yet. And granted, it's not going to be a definitive test like I've been carrying 10 cards in this wallet for a couple years straight, but it still should give you a pretty good idea if I stuff 10 cards in here, take them all out, and then put 1 card in each pocket. And that being said, let's take a look at the branding here. The only branding I see on this entire wallet is this little Wingback stamp on the very bottom. That's it. Nothing on the back side. So I like that. All right, so now it's time for the card test. Right here I have 10 flat credit cards, as you can see here, and I have 5 American dollar bills. So in my initial test, I tested out 6 cards because that's what I carry on an everyday basis. So 3 in that pocket there, and then 1, 2, 3. 3 in the other pocket right there. And yes, I do think the Wingback Winston here is a highly functional card holder. I do like these symmetrical pockets, and you can just put your most used credit card in either side, and because it has this pretty aggressive cut right here, makes it really easy to get your cards in and out. I like this. And just like any other card holder, if you want to get your cards out of the back there, you just do the fan method or just swipe through as so. Yeah, it's very functional. My biggest question is, can it handle 10 credit cards? And on top of that, if I take 4 of those cards out of each pocket and just leave 1 in each pocket, will it still be able to hold that 1 card as it does these 3 cards or 5 cards in each pocket? And on top of that, will it be able to hold some bills? Because it does say between 1 to 10 cards and folded bills. But first, let's see if I can get 2 more cards in each pocket here. And, okay, so yes, see, I am stretching out that leather right there. And I'm going to show you guys right here with this one, because I haven't had this many cards in here yet, so it's definitely stretching out that pocket. Look at that, see that? So it's definitely stretching out that leather. So hopefully that leaf spring in there, it's doing its job. And if it is doing its job, removing 8 cards from this wallet and only leaving 2, shouldn't be a problem. But if you have the maximum 10 cards in the Wingback Winston here, do you have room for 5 American dollar bills? So obviously you gotta fold these bills into quarters or thirds. I'm just gonna pry back one side here and carefully stuff this in there. Oh man, okay. So yeah, obviously it's extremely tight there, but technically I did get those bills back there. How functional this is going to be, trying to remove these bills, that's a whole other story. Well, if you take them out from the side and then pull them, that seems to work. But if I put them back in, oh my God, these are so tight. I definitely wouldn't recommend this, but like I said, technically, it can hold those 5 bills with the 10 credit cards. All right, so now I tested the bills here. I'm going to take these out. Now it's time to see what happens if I remove all but 2 of these credit cards here from the pockets. All right, so there's only 2 cards left, 1 in each pocket. And wow. All right, so check that out. It seems to fit pretty firmly in there. If I do a shake test, look at that. I'm gonna do both sides. Yeah, look at that. Those cards are going nowhere. So okay, they proved me wrong. All right, guys, so I honestly didn't think the Winston here could hold up to 10 credit cards, let alone remove 8 of those cards afterwards and still be able to hold a single card in each pocket the way it does. So I'm kind of eating my words here, but I'm glad I am, because I like being proved wrong with wallets like this. And really, I'm pretty impressed with this. A wallet this size with dual pockets on each side, being able to hold 10 credit cards and yeah, 5 bills folded into quarters, even though I'm not the biggest fan of this wallet for holding cash. I'm still impressed. And I only carry 6 credit cards on a daily basis anyway, so if I take 4 more cards and just add them to the back here, so I have the maximum 5 credit cards in the back pocket here. I just have my most used credit card right here in the front, and this should be able to handle these bills. Oh yeah, handles those bills very nicely like this. Now don't get me wrong, this still isn't my favorite cash carrying solution. I don't recommend this wallet to carry cash at all unless you're carrying it like this, just the bills in a pocket solo. But if you absolutely must carry it with the card, it works just fine, and I like this a lot better than having 5 and 5 with the bills stuck behind the cards like I showed you. So would I recommend the Winston Card Holder from Wingback? Absolutely I would, especially if you're looking for a minimalist leather wallet that has a very small footprint like this and still need to carry 10 credit cards or so. You might want to check this out. I think the quality is there. They use full grain Tuscan leather. I like the stitching, I like the burnishing. And I like this dual symmetrical pocket system that they have going on here. I've seen this system before, but only on metal wallets. never on a leather wallet like this. And I like the fact that you can hold up to 10 credit cards in this wallet if you want to, and then remove up to 9 of those credit cards, and it still holds one of those cards like a champ. And that has everything to do with this internal leaf spring system, which I've never really seen on a leather wallet like this, only on metal wallets. So in a way, this wallet is pretty innovative. And I do like that it comes with a 30-year warranty. I mean, warranties are always good. All right, so what don't I like about the Winston card holder here? Well, I'm not the biggest fan of its cash carrying capabilities unless the cash is being held in a single pocket like this. Once you start mixing cash and cards in the same pocket, it gets a little too fidgety for me. I don't like it. If you only carry a few cards, I would say up to 5 in one pocket, then I would say that this is just fine for carrying cash. Anything other than that, I don't recommend it. Also, I have to mention the price here. This is 75 euros, which equals out to be about 85 American dollars. Now, you might think that 85 bucks is a bit steep for a wallet like this, and you would be correct. Yes, I do think that this is an expensive wallet, based on the fact that I own other leather wallets made of full grain leather, about the same size, have the same card capacity at about half the price. But at the same time, they don't have stainless steel leaf springs on the inside and have this really cool dual symmetrical pocket system as you see here. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. What do you think of the Wingback Winston card holder? Now, if you want to check this out for yourself, I will have links below in my description box. But if you did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe. And go!